In this video, I'll be letting you know what I think about the Roblox RB Battles event, and also some new information that has recently come out involving it, so make sure to subscribe with the notifications on and like the video. But first, the games. So the first game was Parkour Tower, and the RB Battles badge there was pretty nice. You just had to do the tower thing, and then get the hair dye from the top, and then give it to a judge. It was pretty easy and fun to do, and also it was exactly what happened in the RB Battles video, but that's probably one of my favorite RB Battles championship challenges in the entire event. Next is Ronald, and then that was pretty good too. It was a little hard for some people, but if you just played it a few times, you'd probably figure it out, and it would be easy. Then Super Striker League was a 1v1, also pretty easy. And then Island Royale was also a 1v1, so that was good. Then Murder Mystery 2, you had to find the knife on a hidden map, and that is actually the one that the most people got it out of all of the other badges. If I remember correctly, I think 1.8 million people got the one in Murder Mystery 2, while in some other games, only like 300,000 people got it. But then, Build a Boat for Treasure. That one was also a 1v1. All of the ones that had 1v1s were really good, because you basically had a 50-50 chance of winning. And then the one in Roblox was a little hard, but then they nerfed it, and it was like 90% as hard still. But I was about 99% there, so whenever they did that, then I was able to get that one. It was hard for some people, but it was also very easy for some people that have been playing it for a while, or are just good at rhythm games. And then the one in Islands was also really good, because, well, it was very easy. Like, a lot of people, especially people who played Islands before, just were able to press claim and didn't have to actually get any of the stuff. And then Piggy, that one was a little harder than the others, because, like, there are the ones with 1v1s that it was basically 50-50 chance of winning, but in Piggy, there are, like, 7 people, or 6 people in the server. I forgot how many people Piggy has in a server, 6 or 7, but you basically had, like, a little bit more than 10% chance to win, probably around 15%, because it was, like, the first person to escape, and there are kind of a bit of people in the server. And then Jailbreak, that one was very easy also. You just had to go around to the robbery locations, and the only hard part was you needed someone to help you open up the museum thing. And then Bloxburg didn't have a badge in it, which was fine because, well, Bloxburg costs Robux, and even though in a lot of the games, you could spend Robux to do something, Bloxburg, well, you have to spend Robux to get it, so you have to spend Robux no matter what. And then in Crusher, you had to spend Robux to get it, because, like, it just chose a random map each time, and the RB Battles map was mixed in with all the other maps. Even though I'm pretty sure it was a little higher chance than the other maps to spawn, people were just switching servers, hoping they get in a server with someone who spent 9 Robux to get the RB Battles map as the next map, or they were asking people with expensive items to buy it. I ended up spending about 300 Robux buying it for people, and then 200 Robux buying it for myself, because I was playing it before it was nerfed, and I won before it was nerfed, but I thought it was going to let you change it for free in a VIP server because it cost Robux at the time. So that one was definitely pay to win, since you had to pay Robux to not have to wait a long time to get it. You could still get it for free. Everything you could get for free, just spending Robux helped you, and it helped you a lot in some of them. But they nerfed the ones that were very hard, and that was good. The game with the last badge was Build Battle, and that one was pretty good also. There were VIP servers for 1,000 Robux though, so if you wanted to just win instantly because you could get your alt or a friend in your VIP server and just vote for yourself, then you would spend 1,000 Robux, but no one really bought VIP servers for 1,000 Robux, I think. The first sword is in Roblox. This one is kind of a bro moment, because, well, you had to have VIP or have someone who has VIP to be able to do this, because they would have to play 4 specific songs, and if you go over to the shop, you might find them every now and then, but they're not free, so you'd either have to spend Robux on coins, or you would have to farm enough to get enough coins to buy those songs. And then, also, you had to get stars to buy stuff, like, I think it was glitched, though, in the beginning, because in the beginning, whenever you got gear, you had to get a specific set of gear, but then later it was changed or fixed to you only needing this pink sword on your back. So then you had to go over to the elevator whenever you're wearing it, and then it would let you go in the elevator, but it was broken in some servers, or almost all servers, where you go over to the elevator, but there's nothing there, because there's a button you had to press, because there's like a button right here that says RB Battles on it, and you click that. But it was a little broken, and it is also pay to win, because you had to have someone who spent Robux, or spend Robux yourself to be able to do this, or you'd have to wait hours for it to come on in-game, probably even days, and I'm not even sure if all of those songs do come on in-game. So, yeah, this one was the big Robux, and I don't like it whenever it's the big Robux, because I don't want to spend my Robux. Anyways, I did end up spending my Robux to VIP. I'm pretty sure that the developers had a lot of freedom with the RB Battle stuff in their game, like they could decide what they wanted to do with it and how you would get it, but I think the hosts should have specified that it can't be pay to win. Then we have the sword and Piggy, so this was very good because first, it was free, and second, they made it very specific but easy to do. Like, it was hard but not a repetitive task that was very annoying to do. So you just had to do this a few times, or maybe after you did it once or twice you would get better at doing this, and you also had to have some people in your game to help you out. Well, I mean, you could do this solo, but it's way easier if you had people helping you out. Then we have the sword and build a boat for treasure. For some reason it's not loading and it's stuck on waiting for an available server, but build a boat for treasure, in my opinion, had the best sword because it wasn't hard to do. Like, Piggy's was actually kind of hard to do, and then it was free though, and Roby's wasn't free. So build a boat for treasure had it where it was a little hard, like slightly complicated, but it was still easy and interesting, and once you figured out how to do it, it was very easy. So Build a Boat for Treasure was my favorite RB Battles game and the RB Battles event for the swords. But then we had the actual RB Battles finale, which is in the RB Battles minigame game. It was supposed to be at the same time as the actual final battle happened, and then it was delayed by an entire week, and then it came out. It was good, but it was very, very broken. I remember I streamed it, and at the beginning, whenever it went to teleport you to the next place, like after you defeat the hands, you would get teleported to somewhere, but then it would teleport you outside of the map, and then you would die. And then there were so many glitches like that, where it goes to teleport you somewhere, then it's supposed to teleport you there, but then it either doesn't spawn it, or it just randomly decides to teleport you out of the map. And that still happens, but not as much. They fixed most of the glitches. They also nerfed it a lot. But, like, after that, the beginning version was actually pretty hard to do. I mean, like, each single thing was easy, but everything together and it being broken made it very hard. Whenever only 10 people had the hood, I already got to the end, but it didn't spawn in Kreek's battle, and it teleported me out of the map. So I was about to go to the obby and then win, and I most likely would have gotten the Hood of Champions, because I was literally right at the end, but then it teleported me out of the map for no reason at all, and then I died. So I ended up not being able to get that far for the next 6 hours, because it was just kind of hard to do, you know, and then they nerfed it after that. Well, I got it about an hour before the nerf, though. Like, whenever I got it, 10,200 people already owned the Golden Antlers of Honor, but I got it then, and then about an hour later they nerfed it, and the nerf made it a little easier on only the first level, and then they nerfed it more after that, and then now obbies have checkpoints and stuff, but they're planning to nerf it again, and they did nerf it again just a few hours ago. They made the Cosmic Carts thing easy because a lot of people are saying they can't do it, and for me, I couldn't do it the first time because, like, I wasn't used to controls, but literally after one time of playing it, I'm able to beat that level every time. So if you play it a few times, you're probably going to be able to beat it every time, and it's going to be good. but a lot of people, especially on mobile, were having lag on that one. So they said on Twitter that they're not able to fix the lag because, like, it just depends how fast your computer is or your phone and also your Wi-Fi. So they nerfed it instead, so now that's easier. If you were not able to get past that, now you will because it's nerfed. But they said they have another nerf planned for it. So the final battle is going to be even easier. In my opinion, the first one was nearly impossible, like 99% impossible, because of it being broken. But then after that, whenever they fixed it, it was kind of possible, but still very hard. And then the first nerf, well, it took most people like 6 hours to do, that's why I'm saying that. But the first nerf made it super easy, and then it's very possible. And then after they nerf it one final time, they're probably going to nerf it a lot then. And it's gonna be very easy, so if you haven't gotten the Antlers of Honor, you're definitely gonna get that. In my opinion, I think it would have been better if, like, I don't know, maybe they delayed it by more so that whenever they released it, it wasn't completely broken. Because it was literally impossible to do, and they ended up, like, fixing it twice, because the first one, it wouldn't let you do anything after the hands boss, and the second one, it wouldn't do anything in that doors room. So if it wasn't broken like that, then people who actually got to the end and were close to winning wouldn't have died due to glitches and gotten the hood. And then maybe the first nerf should have happened after the hood, and then, like, the really easy nerf should have happened after the golden antlers, because, I mean, a lot of people won in between whenever you stopped getting the golden antlers and the nerf. So a lot of people did the normal version that wasn't really nerfed yet, including me, and then they're gonna nerf it again, and then it's gonna be extremely easy, and then they're gonna get the same item. That's the reason why they didn't nerf it before the golden antlers, though. But I am just thinking that it would have been better if they just, like, nerfed it after the Hood of Champions, then nerfed it again after the Golden Antlers. But that's just my opinion on it. But let me know in the comments what you thought about the RB Battles event. Overall, I think this was one of the best events. Like, a few things could have been changed, but considering everything, they did a very great job on this event. Like, the building in the game is really nice, the way they set it up is really nice, the collaboration of all of the developers doing everything on time was very nice. Like, all of the 12 games had everything ready on the day that it was supposed to come out. And the way they did this event was just very, very good, and I'm hoping that there's an RB Battles Season 3 next year. Now, for the important information part of the video. So, RB Battles said on Twitter that the event page came down and that the developers can do whatever they want with the RB Battles stuff in their games. So that means maybe they could make it harder to get, easier to get. They're probably going to make it easier to get. I think that the badges and swords are still obtainable. But also, I don't know if that means they could remove them. If they are still obtainable, though, then you can use my guides linked in the description. Because I did a video on how to get all swords, how to get all badges, and how to unlock the shrine and elevator and stuff, so check that out if you need anything else in the RB Battles event. But if you haven't gotten the Antlers of Honor yet, then, well, you have good luck, because they're gonna end it on January 4th, so it was delayed by a week, and it was supposed to end yesterday, I'm pretty sure, but now it's not gonna end for another many weeks, because you have until January 4th. So you're going to have a while to get this. If you haven't gotten it yet, you're going to be able to get it. So I guess that's everything I wanted to mention in the video. So make sure to subscribe with the notifications on for more videos on Roblox events. Like the video, join my Discord server, links in the description, follow my Twitter at Telanthric, use star code Telanthric to support my channel. So I'll see you all in the next video.